SFM.
Hello everybody in the tribe.
For those of you who didn't meet Eliza once on her very brief video around town having a good time, Eliza is Anna's business partner.
Here she is.
Who makes very little appearances. So here we all are sitting like monkeys on a bench. So
we're all very coordinated. Wait, what's the other one?
Mal. And we're here at Miranda's house. She lives in this wonderful house up in the middle of nowhere, on Tenerife, if you say it properly.
Just wondering what she's going to say next, so I'm just waiting to hear from it. So yes, why don't you sit?
No, I'm always just so amused by how the roads of Tenerife. I know this wasn't what we were going to speak about, but I just thought I would mention it. Is that the sat nav just suddenly says turn right, suddenly, and then you turn right, and then there is absolutely no barrier to the huge ravine on your left.
Exactly.
And it's just a ravine. I mean, if I went over by about 2 feet, I would have just disappeared into nowhere.
I did a video once which I deleted because I just didn't think it was appropriate, and I thought nobody gives a damn about that anyway. Miranda, don't be so bloody stupid. But basically I was on that track and a great big lorry was in front of me, and I looked at him, I said, I'm not moving, you do the moving. Because I thought, you're the professional, you get moving. And he actually was reversing while I was doing my video. I thought, well, I'll do my video now. And he was reversing to go up where the cows are. And I could see his wheel going over the edge. And I was talking on the video for SFM. And I was thinking, I can't watch, it's going to go over the edge. Oh my God, I don't want to witness this. But in the end, I deleted it. So, so nobody got to see that aspect.
You just carried on filming.
You didn't try to help him. You just thought, oh, look.
No, it was very much I blew my horn and said, stop. And I blew my horn and he said, I'm okay. And I thought, well, he's the professional. And I thought, oh God, he's just going over the edge. I just can't. And then I deleted the thing because I thought, I mean, who films something like that anyway? So, but anyway, getting on to the subject in hand, Facebook advertising.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a lot of trouble. I mean, Helen was mentioning that she'd had a bit of trouble with Facebook. I think we're all learning. It's all a learning curve for all of us, because it's one thing to just put an ad on Facebook, but if then you can pause it. And I love the way they bill you at the end of your advertising campaign. I can see my campaigns working because I'm getting all sorts of strange people getting in touch with me. But I just had to change the wording in an ad 2 days ago.
And
which I still
really
haven't done.
So you haven't changed it? Because once you put it in, then it goes into review, and review can last between an hour to 24 hours.
Normally it's 24 hours. The 2 advertising campaigns I've done, it's been 24 hours.
Right, okay.
So I don't mind.
And one of the difficulties that I kept having was that I would put an advert on, and then I would think, oh, that wording is slightly wrong, and then just kept on changing it, which is a really bad idea.
I've been told that they really hate that.
Yeah.
And that once you do it, you should stick with it, because it goes into review, and if you keep taking it out, they don't like that.
Right, yeah.
I mean, who are they? But...
Well, yeah. Those people. But so, eventually, the other day, I don't have anything on Facebook anymore because they were taken down.
Oh.
They were taken down because my final version had the word money in it. I think that's why it was taken down.
You smell.
So my final version, which one I'd got it, worded it really nicely, got the nice photograph, and then I did one last finishing touch, sent it to review, it came back, and then it said no, this is violated the stuff, and I couldn't be bothered to do it again.
But does that mean that now you're in their bad books, or is it just that particular ad?
No, because actually I did put another one straight after that. So everything I said was a lie. I put on one straight after just to change the wording, but there was another problem with having to look at I refused to go back into Ads Manager and Business Manager because it was just too annoying. So
Well, I haven't seen Business Manager. I'd like to see that.
all right, okay. Well, Business Manager, you can accidentally sign up to Business Manager as well.
Yeah, you were talking about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
What is that? And do you have to pay for
I
it?
can't tell the difference because they're
Okay.
both on the same page. Where you get taken to Facebook ads, and then you get, and it's not part of Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Right. Oh, have you
I have
not
no
done it
idea
like
where
that?
I am.
Ah, right. Okay. So when you
I
go
just
into
press
ads,
buttons.
when you go into Ads Manager, you move away from your page altogether,
Oh.
and you actually move away from the social media pages, and you go to somewhere in the back office where it's completely different. And then you can then opt in to also have Business Manager. The reason why I was able to do it, I suppose, is because I've got more than one page, because I've got my music page as well. So, and I've got more than one account. And so I've got I've got my personal advertising account, and I also have my Open Horizon account. Anyway, it gets more and more complicated like that.
Well, mine I've just got the one for translations, and all it does is whenever I put anything in, when I post anything, it says, "Do you want to boost your post?"
Yeah.
And I say yes.
That actually seems to be the easiest way.
Mm.
That's what I would recommend if anybody is not that familiar with doing Facebook, is create a post and boost your post. It's a really straightforward way of doing it. Because as soon as you start going to the detail, what I found as well is that I wanted to specify my demographic,
Yes.
but unless you go back into Ads Manager, it's quite difficult.
When I go in, but
difficult.
I found the way that you advertise. Do you want to contribute? The way what I found was that I didn't know when I'd actually placed the ad, and then I don't know what I pressed, but I pressed something that said this is the old-fashioned version, and there I saw my ads. One was completed, two were poor. Well, no, two were in revision or in review, and I thought, holy doo-doo. I thought, crap, I've got two ads here, so I managed to delete one. It was easier to delete it in this. It was more old-fashioned, easy to see, read and understand kind of way, rather than all this pretty stuff, which is so much harder to understand. So I deleted one, but like I said, I couldn't change it. And then the demographics, I found that when I went into interests, then I was more easier to choose the people I wanted. And only because there was a section that said recently travelled, has family abroad, or is an expat from whatever country. But like I say, the one thing I really wanted to find a button was English speaking Facebook.
Yes, I haven't seen that.
No.
You can choose the language if you want to have extra languages other than English. So it might be that the default is English.
And when I've been logging in lately, it says, we can't translate this. Would you like to continue in English? And I'm thinking, well, I haven't asked you to put it in any other language. Just cut the crap and give me what I want.
Oh, right. Okay.
Maybe it's because they realise geographically where you are.
Right.
So maybe they're trying to change it to the language of the country that you're in.
It could be that, actually. Yeah. But everything was solved once I went and watched Valerie's webinar, and
right.
And then he just said he has one advert on YouTube and he doesn't have anything else. And that's where he gets all his income from.
What are you targeting with Facebook? What are you targeting on Facebook, locally or globally?
Globally.
Really?
But English speaking, obviously. But when I'm targeting it, I still narrow down. So I go specifically through UK, like. I do European countries because a lot of Europe speaks English.
But doesn't it ask you to pinpoint geographically and then put a mileage around it?
No, you can actually just type it in.
Oh, okay.
You type it in because there's the choice. You can either pinpoint it or you can just type it in. So I type in Australia, New Zealand, UK, Europe, and the USA.
How much is it costing you per day?
I just choose it. I think it's $2.44.
You're not going to get many people with $2.44 a day.
No, I'm not getting any. I took it down. I realised it was an utter waste of time
because I'm paying €2 a day, and I've got enough money to set for 7 days to get to the people in the south of Tenerife.
Right. Okay.
Which is about 13,000 people.
Yeah, I know. You still get the same amount of people that you're seeing. It's just that they're spread out.
Yes.
So there was still, in one day, it was still seeing about
300 to 400, wasn't it?
Oh,
No,
people were
1,200.
actually, that people were impressions were, yeah, there were about 300 a day.
I would start, if I were you, and this is just an idea, which is what I've done, is sometimes with giving them just a little bit of information of news or something without advertising, just so that they have an aware, because once they click on your Facebook, you reappear on their margin the next time you post something.
Okay, yeah.
So, as in cookies or whatever you call it, it kind of sticks to their phone, because friends who I've asked to monitor my advert, I've said, don't click on my page, don't click on it, see if it comes to you of its own accord.
Yeah, no, I think what I've discovered, the best use of Facebook is actually just to use it as a diverting
means.
Yeah. So people, if whatever people are typing, if people type in Open Horizon, for example, lifestyle, Facebook comes up first. That's the first thing, because their searches, Facebook searches, will always come up first, because they've got the best search thingamajig.
That's the one. That's the one.
And so that's just really handy, because people then go to yours, and all you need to do is make it really, really clear where they need to click. Right. But the actual advertising within it doesn't seem to be that effective, because people have seen it all before.
I just get really annoying people that don't need my services clicking on it, clicking a stupid question at about 11 o'clock at night. So my response time has gone back to 9 hours, and Facebook had freely given me this lovely green badge that said rapid response in 3 minutes. And every time I get that back, some person
decides to be in a different time zone to you.
Decides to just, and they're the people that are just time wasters. They're tire kicking. They're not even interested. One was a business that's trying to find out how much business I'm getting and if I'm nicking their customers. Jesus, there's 8,000 people right now on the island that need help, and you're worried about me starting up a business. Well, put on your own friggin' bus and take them to the north. I mean, do you know what I'm saying? People are so inactive and feel threatened by another business. Well, there's opportunity for everybody, and there's customers for everybody.
Yeah.
Just get your ass into gear.
It's actually worrying that you were taking custom.
It was a gestoria, so obviously they weren't looking for my services.
Right, okay. They just wanted to know.
And they wanted to put my response time behind time. Anyway, I think we've spoken enough.
Yeah.
I've been talking for ages
I
now.
hope we haven't completely put people off from using Facebook.
Not really said much, but I can join in with this.
And if you make a comment about the end, we know you watched the whole bloody thing. So I'm going to press stop. Bye-bye.
Bye.